opportunity to send this one away. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's go now. 60 biceps. Hey, kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No doubt going to take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. A toss snap to Robinson. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Lamar. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, 3rd and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connects on the crosser. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be blocked down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Now bringing tight end in motion right. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
A gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. The tight end in motion now. Mitchell punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the choice to leave the end zone. Going to cost him just a little bit here. He's out short of that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Oh, man, he It's close to Loveland. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. Oh, that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll work against the blitz. Diving right side, got it! That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
70, Viking, 18. I got it.
From the red zone on first. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. Catch made. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the floor. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Design quarterback run here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Let's go. Ready. And a shot.
Running it after the penalty. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 9, go.
Genty from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And stop away from Henry to Oto'o.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he picks up right as he reaches the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. And off to Genty. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Legion Stadium coming up. Tight ends out there now. Here's third and goal.
18, cross. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw now. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll throw 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go! Now go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19 tight! 19 tight!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Viking 18!
He's going to throw it again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still sticking with the passing game. Connects on the crosser. Has some room to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pavement.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Hey, sit up!
Lamar back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Jackson now on 3rd. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
4 yards.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
First down.
And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Jackson yet again. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Lamar throwing again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game at 21.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Oh, baby.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go! Wrap ball 80.
One final shot before the half. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And it'll be first and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Running right with Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Here's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up third and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on third and goal. Slot man motioned over. Jackson has it, third and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Throwing from his own end zone. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here we go, set. 70 Rangers.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
From the gun on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He'll take it in short of midfield. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Giving up the punt return score, Brock. Let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Giving this to Genty. Will gets a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackled there by Mike Green.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's Genty underneath. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multi-faceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down from the 42. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Quick job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. This is Genty. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Gain of 3 yards.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to Genty. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here.
A gain of
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Buffalo 80. Come 19. Come 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lamar now from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. He hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And again, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield. On time into Flowers. He's going to have this one down to the 20. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! 180! It's hot! Watch the whip! 180! It's hot!
Motion man sent left. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running back motions right. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. We got the football caught, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19, go. 19, side, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught, nice game left side. Oh, this big guy is moving. Colston Loveland. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's caught by Williams. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Ravens needing 4 points. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Change it. Report.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in by Burks. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'm sure Coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Now they send them back in motion right. Setting up to pass. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, but really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This one's caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Hey, middle. Hey, shot. Go ahead. Hey, check.
Mitchell, and he's in, and that's a touchdown, and with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 35.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if gon' be more clever, yeah.